Welcome to Space Matrix. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. The news hit like a bolt of lightning, sudden, electrifying, and impossible to ignore. Deep beneath the lush jungles and rolling hills of the Philippines, an untapped treasure had been discovered. Whispers in the corridors of power quickly turned into bold headlines. Overnight, the nation realized it was sitting on a massive deposit of rare earth elements, the kind that could change the course of history. Not gold, not oil, but the very building blocks of the future, minerals essential for smartphones, electric cars, and renewable energy. September 1st, 2025 became a date of hope, a turning point etched into the nation's memory. For decades, the Philippines had watched from the sidelines of the global economy, its potential overlooked and its people yearning for a breakthrough. Now, it held a key to a new destiny. In Manila, pride surged through the streets. Conversations in homes, offices, and markets buzzed with possibility and excitement. This was more than just minerals. It was a chance to power the world's most advanced technologies, to become a vital player in the global supply chain. The discovery promised new industries, high-tech jobs, and opportunities for young Filipinos to work at the cutting edge of innovation. It meant better schools, modern hospitals, and improved infrastructure, real changes that could touch every Filipino family. It was a declaration to the world. The Philippines was ready to step onto the global stage, not just as a participant, but as a leader. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources confirmed the findings, preliminary but significant enough to ignite hope and ambition across the nation. For ordinary Filipinos, it was personal, a story of hope, respect, and national pride, finally within reach. The islands had kept this secret for centuries, waiting patiently for the right moment to reveal their gift. The excitement wasn't just about wealth, it was about recognition, about finally being seen and valued on the world stage. The journey had been long and filled with challenges, but now, a thrilling new adventure was just beginning for the nation. The Philippines was ready to claim its future, fueled by hope, unity, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. What exactly are rare earth elements and why do they matter so much? They're the invisible force quietly powering our modern lives every single day. In your phone, your car, your wind turbine, 17 elements with names like neodymium and terbium are essential. They're not actually rare, but are incredibly hard to mine in useful amounts. Without them, our technology would simply stall and progress would halt. For decades, one country controlled the supply, making the world vulnerable to disruption. The Philippine discovery changes everything, diversifying the supply, stabilizing the future for all. As we push for green energy, demand for these elements will only soar higher. The nation that supplies rare earths will shape the next industrial revolution in technology. The Philippines now holds a key to global progress and innovation. This remarkable discovery was no accident. It was the result of partnership, perseverance, and unwavering grit. It was a journey built on trust, respect, and the willingness to learn from one another. It all began deep in the Sierra Madre, with the Agta people, true guardians of the forest, whose lives are intertwined with the land and its secrets. Their stories of strange, heavy rocks hidden in the wild guided a team of Filipino scientists, sparking curiosity and hope for something extraordinary. Led by Dr. Aris de la Cruz, the team blended indigenous wisdom passed down through generations with the latest scientific technology, forging a powerful alliance. The Agta's deep knowledge became their compass. Mutual respect and collaboration were their most valuable tools. The team was diverse, geologists, botanists, and Agta guides, each bringing unique skills and perspectives. United by a shared love for their land and a vision for its future, they formed an unbreakable bond. They worked in obscurity, far from the spotlight, driven by belief in their mission, rather than the promise of fame or recognition. Skepticism and hardship were constant companions, but their trust in each other and their shared purpose kept them moving forward, no matter the challenge. The Agta generously shared their survival skills and ancient knowledge, while the scientists introduced new technology, creating a true exchange of wisdom. Together, they became the unseen trailblazers of a nation's new dream, forging a path where none existed before. Their quiet, determined quest would ultimately change the Philippines forever, opening doors to new possibilities. They proved that unity, respect, and collaboration could unlock the land's hidden strength and inspire generations to come. The final expedition was a true test, deep in the green inferno, where every step forward felt like a journey into the unknown. There were no roads, no signs of civilization, Just endless jungle, relentless rain, and danger lurking at every turn, waiting to challenge the team's resolve. The team hacked through thick, tangled vines, braved swarms of biting insects, and crossed raging, unpredictable streams, each obstacle testing their endurance and teamwork. The weather was brutal and unpredictable. Blazing sun one moment, then a sudden downpour that turned the ground to mud the next, soaking them to the bone. Nights were spent in makeshift shelters, surrounded by the sounds of the wild. Sleep was a rare luxury as the darkness brought new challenges and restless anticipation. Equipment faltered in the humidity, radios crackled and failed. Isolation was total, with only the dense forest for company. Dr. Dela Cruz pushed them onward, her determination fueled by hope and mounting evidence that they were close to a breakthrough. The Agta led the way, their deep knowledge of the land and quiet confidence inspiring the team to keep moving forward, even when spirits flagged. The final climb was grueling, 3 days up a misty, slippery mountain trail, with exhaustion setting in and the summit hidden in fog. Every step was a battle against fatigue and doubt, but the goal was finally in sight, giving them the strength to push on. Compasses spun wildly, rocks grew heavier with every meter climbed. The signs that they were nearing something extraordinary were undeniable. This was more than science. It was a quest for the nation's future, a mission that could change everything for generations to come. They weren't just conquering a mountain, they were breaking through doubt, forging bonds, and proving what determination could achieve. The secret of the earth was within reach, buried just beneath their feet, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to seek it. Exhaustion faded, replaced by a surge of adrenaline and anticipation. The team's excitement was palpable as they prepared for the final push. They were on the verge of history, standing at the edge of discovery, ready to reveal what the Green Inferno had hidden for centuries. At dawn, they reached the plateau, a scar of red earth glittering in the sun. The air was charged, their instruments went wild. Dr. Dela Cruz knelt, testing the soil with trembling hands. The analyzer's screen lit up, neodymium, dysprosium, terbium off the charts. The team erupted in joy, tears and laughter echoing through the mountains. The Agta smiled knowingly. They had always believed in their land. Every hardship was worth it. They had found the nation's hidden wealth. Samples were taken, every rock a piece of the future. The tension of the journey gave way to focused excitement. As they prepared to leave, they looked back. This patch of earth was a launch pad for a new era. They carried more than samples, they carried the hopes of millions. The Philippines' new chapter had begun. The world took notice. Markets surged, tech giants watched. The Philippines, once overlooked, was now a strategic player in the rare earth supply chain. Allies celebrated, rivals recalculated. The global balance was shifting. The government moved fast, planning not just to export, but to build a full domestic industry. Skilled jobs, advanced manufacturing, and value would stay in the country. The Philippines aimed to be a model for sustainable, ethical resource development. Diplomatically, the nation gained new leverage and respect. Infrastructure and security could be strengthened. The world was no longer just looking at the Philippines, it was looking to it. A once-in-a-generation opportunity had arrived. The nation was ready to transform its destiny. This is more than a windfall, it's the dawn of a new era. The wealth can build hospitals, schools, and a fairer society. The challenge, manage it wisely, protect the land and its people. The world will watch as the Philippines sets a new standard for ethical development. For technology, it's a breath of fresh air, fueling green energy and innovation. This is a win for the world, not just one nation. It's a story of new beginnings, of ancient wisdom meeting modern science. Dr. Dela Cruz and his team blazed a trail for the future. The Philippines is ready to lead, to build, to shine. A new day is dawning and its light will reach far beyond the islands.